Hallöchen, Freunde. Na, es geht weiter mit Hundredline Last Defense Academy. Ja, Ava hat wieder ihr Gedächtnis zurück. Die Gehirnwäsche hat nachgelassen. Und jetzt sind wir Funny Day 69. Weil C-Ray wird jetzt wahrscheinlich sein.
Get ready for prepare to be ready to give your life.
Nein? Hat er nichts special prepared? Hä? After breakfast, I once more made my way to the courtyard to talk to Ava. We discussed the situation from different angles, and she told me a little more about future Mandate's people. As we talked, I gradually became aware of something. I was enjoying myself. Being here with her, talking about whatever came into our heads, it was a nice way to get away from everything for a while.
You know, the more you tell me, I get the feeling Futurans and Earthlings aren't so different after all.
I know. It's not just how we look, but our culture and history is similar too. Maybe we share a common ancestor, somewhere in the distant past.
Sounds like something out of a sci-fi story. But it wouldn't be all that strange at this point.
Ich meine, das wurde jetzt schon. Das war jetzt nicht das erste Mal, dass das erwähnt wurde, also, ne? Eva suddenly stopped talking, and a look of profound sorrow crossed her face.
Is something wrong?
I know that telling you about this won't do me any good, but I was thinking about my daughter.
Daughter? You have kids?
Ja, ihre Adoptivtochter Kim Yoon.
Do I look too young to be a mother? Well, technically she is adopted. Her name is Yoon. She's only a little girl, but she's very smart.
Kim Yoon. So she was remembering her family.
Her birth parents tried to oppose Veshness and were executed. She killed them right in front of her. Yoon has suffered so much already. I just want her to be happy. Don't look so worried. We may be apart now, but I'm sure God is watching over her.
You know, I've been meaning to ask about that too. The god that you believe in on this planet. What kind of deity are they?
I can tell you some of our legends, for starters. Long ago, God gave Futurum the boxes of blessings and calamity.
Damit haben wir auch noch nicht interagiert.
Blessings? Calamity.
7 boxes of blessings that could grant any wish, and 6 boxes of calamity that would bring disaster when opened. It's said that God's power is what gave the boxes such frightening potential. After they appeared, that same power brought about a long period of peace.
Aber was ist was davon?
We still believe that those chosen to wield it are closer to God than others. But when this war started, everything changed. Our divine powers are no longer used simply to protect others, but to actively slaughter our enemies as well. My sister, that is, Veshness, was at the forefront of that change in attitude. Yoon's birth parents tried to stop her, so she killed them.
Eieiei. Aber dass sie die Schwester von Veshness ist, ne? Ich meine, das wussten wir, weil Veshness das irgendwann gesagt hat, aber, ne? Also, ich weiß nicht, ob es schon davor war. Ja doch, muss es gewesen sein. Ja doch, irgendwann davor. Nachdem Ava schon brainwashed war. As of fear, sadness and powerlessness reflected in Ava's eyes. We're still getting used to seeing her express so much emotion.
My poor Yoon. Fate hasn't been kind to her. Even now, she can't be truly free. Even if I'm just a replacement for the mother she lost, I still want to give her all of the love I can.
Just a replacement? I doubted that. When Ava talked about Yoon, her whole being radiated love, the kind of love that only a real mother could feel. Seeing her like this seemed to make everything fall into place, and the last of my doubts disappeared.
Listen, Ava. I've made up my mind.
I crouched down in front of the cage so I could look her in the eye, face to face.
I'm going to get you out of here.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. So long as you're at this school, you'll never be safe. Sooner or later, you'll be seen as a potential threat and executed, or brainwashed again.
Either way, it amounted to Ava disappearing forever. I didn't want that, and for some reason, I don't think Shoma would have either.
You really mean it, don't you? But What about you, Takumi? If you let me go, won't you be treated as a traitor?
I'll figure something out. Maybe I can make it look like an accident.
I don't understand. Why are you willing to go that far for my sake?
I didn't have an answer for her. Not one I could put into words anyway. But the camaraderie I'd felt for Eva before, the sympathy I felt for her now, the guilt at being part of an invading force, they were all driving me in the same direction. Maybe that wasn't much of a reason, or maybe it was all the reason I needed.
I guess it's because this war isn't what I thought it was. Knowing what I do now, I just can't justify it anymore. That's why it's so important to me to do the right thing in other ways, if I can. That's really all there is to it.
And the right thing is saving me.
Saving you and reuniting you with Commune.
Oh,
And I don't want to stop there either. Talking to you has made me realize how alike we all are. You and Commune can find other common ground between our planets. I'm sure of it. I'll try to find something on this side too. Maybe then we can stop the fighting and end this war peacefully.
Das wäre schön. Und das würde ja richtig passen mit Commune und der Rebellion und Frieden finden, friedlich.
Maybe I'm being hypocritical. Or naive. Maybe I'll be treated as a traitor. But I don't care about that. I just want to follow my heart and do what I believe is right.
Takumi. Thank you.
And just like that, my future had been decided. Now I knew what I had to do. It was best to do it sooner rather than later. I'd get everything ready today and carry out the plan tomorrow. On day 70, I was going to set Eva free. Day 70. I got up early before the morning announcement. I went over everything in my mind one last time, then headed to Eva's cage. First, I handed her a small knife to cut her restraints with. Yeah. I only moved my arms and legs again. Those ropes were really tight around my chest too. Yeah, you mentioned that. All that's left now is to unlock the cage. Knowing Hiruko and the others, they'll probably have some kind of extra security in place to tip them off if it's open. So when I open it, get out of here as fast as you can. Are you sure you want to do this? I held her gaze for a few moments and smiled. It's too late for second thoughts now. I've come this far, I'm not backing down. Thank you, Takumi. I'm truly grateful. Peaceful negotiation might not be possible while Vashnis is still in charge. But I'll do what I can. For you. Whatever happens to me from here on, I'll never forget what you've done for me. Eva. I want to say something clever, something meaningful. I knew I'd never do justice to all the complex, confusing things I was feeling. Instead, I fumbled with the key I'd gotten from the war room and trusted into the lock. A chuck. Huh? What's wrong, Takumi? That's weird. It's not opening. The key won't fit. You sure it's the right key? Ah. It's the right one, alright. I just switched it with a dummy. Hiruko. Shit. In a flash, 3 more figures appeared and surrounded me. Gaku, Yugamu, Takamaru? Such a pity. I didn't think you'd really try to release a prisoner. How could you let her get inside your head? You're supposed to be the leader here. I didn't want to believe it either. But now that we've caught you in the act, we can't let this slide. You betrayed us, Takumi! Ain't no way I'm accepting you as leader anymore. What's going on? How did you guys know? You've got bigger things to worry about. You've really done it now, Tsumino. Hooray, but why? I thought the repairs weren't done yet.
Hooray!
Kamana's just that good. Thanks to her, your beloved commanding officer's back and better than ever. A good thing too, I was just in time to stop you from making a terrible mistake. No! It seems like Eva slept out of her brainwashing all on her own too. Did absorbing Genzaki's cryptoglobe and give you the strength to do that, I wonder? Sorry, what are you talking about? Stop it, Sirei, don't tell her. You mean you don't remember, Eva? You killed Genzaki and sucked him dry. Taking his cryptoglobe and made your own power of God stronger. Strong enough to break through my brainwashing. This isn't good. When Eva finds out what she did, she'll... Look, is how I consumed the power of God. It can't be. I violated the taboo. No. Eva, calm down. You killed that irreplaceable member of our special defense unit. The least you could do is remember him. That's enough, Sirei. Restraining Takumi comes first. Restraining me? Sorry, man, but we can't risk you running around and trying something like this again. Do us a favor and come quietly, okay? I really don't want to fight you. Besides, it's 4 against 1. You don't seriously think you can win with odds like that, do you? The 4 of them began to close in on me. Oh god, slow! That can't be, it's a lie! I can't let Eva out while she's like this. Even if she got out, she's in no condition to run or defend herself. Everyone is about to give up hope. Boom. There was the sound of an explosion, and a blinding light from my vision. What's this? Flash grenade, but who could have thrown it?
Hey.
Over here, Takumi, hurry. You? Eito? Dazzled by light, I took hold of his hand and let him lead me away. After the terrifying few seconds of running blind, the light started to fade. Is this Eito? 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 Oh, we'd made it all the way to the schoolyard. What are you doing here? Eito! Looks like we lost him. It's a good thing Kurara left a bunch of traps lying around in her room. Eito, why? It wasn't just me Eito had saved. He'd somehow gotten Eva out of her cage and brought her with us. You got lucky, Takumi. When you moved my cage away from Eva's, they caused some kind of fall with that electromagnetic equipment. I could have escaped at any time. I just chose not to. I lost interest after you let me live a second time. I planned to stay put and watch the conclusion to your ugly, lonesome lives. But then I happened to hear a rumor that you were going to betray the team, Takumi. I doubt you happened to hear anything from where your cage was moved to. Well, I leave that part to your imagination. The point is, once I heard about that, I couldn't remain passive anymore. You were busy in the courtyard just now. I snuck out and got the real key from the war room. And while the others were blinded, I opened up Eva's cage and let her out. Okay, but why? Why would you save the 2 of us? You're allying yourself with Eva, aren't you? That means you're an enemy of humanity now. As you know, I hate humanity. What? No, that's not what I was trying to do. Perhaps not, but that's what everyone is going to think. That's why I had to step in and save you. Not that it's going to help your case very much. He's right, it was bad enough the others found out I was helping Eva. But they also think I'm working with Eito. Well, good luck from here on. Consider this a parting gift. Eito handed me a knapsack that had been lying on the ground nearby. I packed a set of Eva's battle gear and some light rations. Well as your infuser, Takumi. Now that things have reached this point, neither of you are going to be welcome here. What? But... Oh, you're right. I left the fire extinguisher near the wall of fire. Use it and get out of here. Takumi, are you sure about this? Eva hadn't quite recovered from the shock of hearing what she'd done yet. But she'd calmed down a little now, and although she wouldn't say it, she seemed worried. It's fine, Eva. This just means I get to reunite you with Commune in person. And after that, we can figure out a way to open up peace talk. This might actually be better for us. Let's end this war together. Takumi. There's never a dull moment with you around, Takumi. Personally, I think any attempts to negotiate with humanity are doomed to failure. But I'll at least hope that you end your life in a way that has meaning for you. What are you going to do, Eito? I'll stay here. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. Besides, it might be fun to see how long the school lasts without you here. Okay, well, thanks again. Don't mention it, really. Don't. You're great, you make my skin crawl. You better leave before they come after you. Right, come on, Eva, let's go. Okay. And so Eva and I ran, leaving Last Defense Academy behind us. I looked back once, one final look at the school. For a moment, I thought I saw Karua standing there, seeing us off with a melancholy look on her face. Melancholic. There he goes. You want to say anything to him? No, it's fine. If this is what Takumi wants, there's nothing more to say. You worked so hard to save him, though. Are you sure you want to keep it a secret? You begged me for my help, let me out of my cage, and even went and found the real key, all for him. Is it what we call unselfish love? You'll have to forgive me. I've never understood that kind of thing. No, that's not it. It's, honestly, I'm not sure how to feel. We have to fight if we want to survive. But So long as we keep fighting, other people will suffer. In a situation like this, I have no idea what's right or wrong. No one does. I think that's part of why Takumi is leaving. He can't think of the future as just the enemy anymore. That's how he feels. I won't stand in his way or force him to stay and fight against his will. All I want is for Takumi to press forward and trust in his decision, just like he always has. Well. I think the team leader of the Special Defense Unit would run off with an enemy commander. Mr. Miele follows Aotsuki's lead and starts fighting on their side instead. It could be a problem. We're better off detonating the bomb in him now so it doesn't... Wait a moment, Sirei.
Huh?
You're stopping me, Shizuhara. What gives? From Vashna's point of view, Eva's already a traitor. I can't imagine the invaders welcoming her or Takumi with open arms. And when you factor in how inhospitable the rest of this planet is, the two of them probably won't live very long on their own. Give them enough time, they'll be begging to be allowed back into the school.
Yeah.
What? You think we can afford to just wait for him to come crawling back? They'll effectively be acting as decoys while they're out there, and might even kill some of our enemies for us. But what if Vashna kills Takumi and takes his cryptoglobin? Beating her is going to be hard enough already. We don't have much chance of winning without Shoma, Eva and Takumi anyway. I don't think Takumi deserted us without good reason either. He has a plan, I'm certain of it. What kind of plan? I don't know, but I do know he'll do his best for us in his own way. He can't do that if you kill him now. Why not take a chance on him figuring something out? Also, a little reminder, we could have left you the way you were before. We didn't have to fix you. You can consider this your way of returning the favor. Well, I never had you pegged for the sentimental types, Shizuhara. I thought you were all about strategy and logic. Oh, sure, why not? You've won me over with your honeyed words. I guess it's better to bet on a slim chance than no chance at all. And let's face it, the way things are now, humanity needs every chance it can get. We certainly do. Save your progress. Aha. Okay. Day 71. Eva and I wandered through ruin after abandoned ruin. It was all we found, no matter where we went. Merciless heat in the day and cruel cold at night slowly but surely ate away at our energy. Day 72. Day 73 or 9. At some point we stopped walking and just stood in place like statues. All around us was nothing but ruins and rubble. We didn't have the energy to move another inch forward. I'd been prepared for the fact that I might die back when I defied Sirei to save Eva. Though it looked like our escape had only brought us a few days' reprieve. Needless to say, dying so far away from the school meant I'd die for good. Takumi, I'm sorry that you have to suffer like this. I'm the one who should be punished. I broke God's law and now you're paying the price. It's a little late for that now. I told you before, didn't I? I've made my choice and I'm sticking with it. Hydration check, ihr solltet Wasser trinken. Ah. Wichtig und richtig. Bleibt gesund, trinkt Wasser, ne? Macht euer Bestes. You don't regret it? I looked at Eva, her face pale and washed out with exhaustion, and smiled. It hurt from how cracked my lips were, but I did it anyway. I've made a lot of choices since this war began, because I can never take back. Yet been honest, I've got a ton of regrets, about all of them, but not this one. For once, I know I made the right decision. We may be from different worlds, and we may have started on different sides. Being here with you, even like this, it makes me happy. Oh, Takumi, you're such a fool. Such a wonderful fool. Eva and I stood there, buffeted by the merciless wind and dust storms, leaning on each other for support. Each other, that was all we had now. Day 74. Morning found us still standing there, surrounded by the desolate remains of future civilization. Which day was this again? 74? The rations Ato had given us were getting low. We were going to run out of water soon. Barren Wasteland wasn't likely to offer us anywhere to top our supply either. None of the buildings had anything edible left inside them. We were just lucky we didn't run into any invaders. Anyway, being killed by the very planet my people had tried to invade was probably a fitting end for me. Kim-yoon, I wanted you to meet her too. Hey, don't be like that. It could still happen. As I said it, I knew it was vain hope. The planet was a big place, and we didn't even know if Eva's daughter was still alive out there somewhere. Here she was. The two of us no longer had it in us to go and find her. All we could do now was stay put and wait for death to claim us. Day 75. Made it to day 75. I thought we had anyway. Might have lost count. My eyes hurt from the blazing sun shining onto my face. I guess that meant I was on the ground now, lying face up. I didn't know how long it'd been like that, but I couldn't see myself getting up again anytime soon.
Eva.
Ist das ein weiteres schlechtes Ending?
Takumi.
I croaked out Ava's name, and she answered me. It was the only sign I had that we were both still alive. I forced my arm to move and reached out in the direction her voice had come from. Slowly, slowly. My fingers met hers sooner than I was expecting. She'd reached out for me too.
I'm going to try to think about this the same way you do. This isn't punishment for violating a taboo. It's just where my choices have led me.
Eva.
Talking to you. Being saved by you. The time we've spent together. It's... I don't know how to explain it, but somehow, when I'm with you, I feel at peace. If this is how I die, here, with your hand in mine, maybe it won't be so bad.
I made the sense that Eva had closed her eyes. Didn't like where this was going, a chill ran down my spine. I called her name again, but this time there was no reply. Is this really the end? I guess this was always where we were headed, right from the time we left the school. But Eva, I wanted you to live, even if I couldn't. I wanted to feel like I'd protected something, someone important. But it's over now. Everything's fading. It's all going dark. Ist das das Ende? Nein? Oh. 2 Tage? 3 Tage? Me. Takumi. Takumi. Please wake up, Takumi. Out of that voice, I opened my eyes. Nozomi? Nein? Huh? Where am I? Takumi, you're awake. Oh, thank goodness. I found myself laying on a simple bed with Eva looking down at me with an expression of profound relief. How are we still alive? I raised my tired head up and looked around. We weren't in the ruins that we passed out. It felt like somewhere completely different. Someone arrived to save us right at the last minute. Saved us? Who would do that? Kim-yoon! You're awake. It is certainly a relief. Might not have made it if it wasn't for you. Thank you so much. Kim-yoon. Kim-yoon? Do not be so modest, mother. You've been nursing him around the clock as well. You may have to come first, but I wish you'd be more careful. You may have come to first. But I wish you'd be more careful. Eva, did you say Kim-yoon? So, this girl is... Yes, I am Eva's daughter, Kim-yoon. It's nice to meet you, Takumi. Mother has told me a lot about you. We're fortunate to be able to save both your lives. Welcome to the Rebellion headquarters. Rebellion? It's a long story. We'll have some warm soup first. Now you mention it, that'd be great. I'm starving. While I dug into the first thought food I had in days, Kim-yoon told me about what was going on. The people of Future and Earth had been at war for years, generations even. Future society had become a military dictatorship, with Vashness ruling by right of her abnormally strong cryptoglobin. The power of God she'd been blessed with made her a hero among heroes. Someone who had saved the planet from certain doom countless times. But all that power had gone to her head. Started eliminating anyone who opposed her or dared to disagree with her policies. Vashness, every living futurine, was a potential weapon, used in the war against us. Those grotesque monsters we called invaders had all just been regular people once. Plenty still opposed what Vashness was doing, but they couldn't do so openly. That was why they formed this underground resistance group, the Rebellion. Eva's daughter, Commune, had assumed control of the Rebellion. As its only cryptoglobin user, she was a natural choice. Still, it's got to be a tough job for a little girl like her. Thus, the Rebellion lacks the power to engage the Supreme Commander and her forces directly. Any resistance we offer is but a drop in the ocean. Even my divine power is ill-suited for battle. On the bright side, that means Vashness has largely ignored us in favor of more immediate threats.
Huh?
Like me and my friends. Indeed. Hero-class fighters have all been sent to assail your base rather than hunt us down. Then why don't we work together? None of us want this war to continue. If we can stop Last Defense Academy from raising this planet and take down Vashness too, might just be able to live in peace. It's a pleasant thought, but we have no hope of defeating Vashness. And as for your academy, you really think you can destroy it? Can you bring yourself to fight your former allies? No, I knew very well I couldn't do that. Not so long as I had this bomb inside me. And do not forget, your kind are the hated invaders who have laid waste to our planet. Yeah, of course. Oh, but you are different, Takumi. As the one who saved my mother's life, I have nothing but gratitude for you. Commune looked at me with genuine affection. Eva must have been playing up my good points while I was still unconscious. Still, if Vashness defeats your old team, she will surely come after us next. I hate to say this, but our best chance may be for Vashness and Last Defense Academy to destroy each other. Commune, I'm so sorry you had to throw this burden alone. It took everything I had to keep Vashness away from you this long. That was more than enough, however. I'm just happy I get to see your smiling face again. Oh, Commune. Not to mention, having the two of you here will provide quite a morale boost.
Huh?
You sure you want me to? Of course. Rebellion is a refuge for anyone on the run from Vashness. Besides, what kind of daughter would I be if I turned away a man my mother favors so highly? Favors? It's not exactly a honeymoon resort, but please do make yourself at moon here. Favors on honeymoon? Aye. Commune, I think you've misunderstood. Oh, I understand all too well, mother. Come, let me show you your tent. Due to supply issues, you will both have to stay in the same tent together. But I'm sure that won't be a problem for you. Wow. Shall we? Yeah, I guess we should. Awkwardness aside, that was the start of mine and Ava's life with the Rebellion. Our final deadline, day 100, was getting closer. So our bodies needed time to heal and recover. Not being used to futuring people or customs, I felt a little out of place at first. But Eva did her best to help me get used to it in a way she could. With all the time we were spending together, the vague feelings I had for Eva began to develop into something more definite. I couldn't deny them anymore. And so the day passed by, one after another. Oh, das ist doch süß. Day 93. The wind was gentle that morning. Felt like the kind of day where you could relax and go with the flow. Way out on the horizon, the mountains towered underneath an endless, azure blue sky. It was the kind of scenery I could never have even dreamed of back in the complex. I sat outside of our tent for a while, just marveling at the sight of it. Living here was nice. It was quiet. Time passed by without me really noticing. Even with the occasional invader attack, they were never too much for Eva and me to deal with. It wasn't like at Last Defense Academy, where it felt like we won every battle by the skin of our teeth. I wonder how everyone is doing back at the school. I bet they're still fighting hard. Ob sie da Shah besiegt haben ohne uns? Oh, Takumi, you're out here, huh? Eva emerged from our tent and sat down next to me. Are you thinking about your friends again? Yeah, and not good foods either. What do you mean? Just that it's thanks to them fighting all the tough battles that we can live so comfortably here. Yes, according to commune scouting parties, several more squads have been sent to attack the school since we escaped. They're probably doing everything they can just to get by. Dying, getting revived, dying again. Despite knowing that, more than feeling sorry for them or guilty for not helping, I just feel happy. I want things to stay the way they are. My peaceful life here with you, I don't want it to end. It's not fair that I get to be happy when the others are going through hell. It should bother me more. Takumi. I'm a terrible person. I was their leader, but I ran off and abandoned them. Somehow I started shaking, and not because I was cold. Eva took my trembling hands in hers, and drew me into a warm embrace, comforting me like she would a crying child. Of course, you don't want to fight anymore. Of course, you want to be happy. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to feel bad about it. Besides, I'm pretty terrible myself. I allowed my precious daughter to shoulder a burden she's far too young to bear. Not only that, I also broke one of my people's most sacred laws.
Even if I can't take your sins away, I can at least lament mine with you. We're both guilty of awful things. So why not comfort each other in our guilt?
I didn't know what to say. What could I say? In all likelihood, these 100 days were going to end just like the last, with Shion's undying flames scorching the planet and destroying everything in their path. The only way our peaceful lives could continue was if Last Defense Academy fell. Commune's suggestion that we hope Veshness and the Special Defense Unit wipe each other out had seemed heartless at the time. But deep down, I think a part of me felt that way too. Come back inside, it's cold out here. Yeah. I let Eva lead me away, back into our tent. From the bottom of my heart, all I wanted was to live with her like this, always. I knew that wouldn't happen. Everything was going to change, and soon. I feel it inside me with a cold, hard certainty I struggle to ignore. Day 94. While I was wandering around the rebellion camp, Commune called out to me. Hello, Takumi. You certainly seem like you had a good time last night. Quit kidding around. My relationship with your mom is just... It's my relationship with your mom, just one big joke. The two of you are so close these days. After all, perhaps I'm a little jealous. Always so mature and level-headed. You feel more like her sister than her daughter sometimes. In all seriousness, I'm happy for her. I've never seen Mother smile the way she does around you before. Life has been so full of worry and unwanted obligations. She's never really had the chance to. He's had it pretty tough, huh? Yes, she never wanted to fight. After being chosen by God's power, she had little choice. Not to mention her own sister as Supreme Commander. She's been used and exploited at every turn. But now it feels as though she's really living her own life, thanks to you, Takumi. Hey, come on. If anything's giving her life meaning, it's you, Commune. However, finding her way back to Commune was what had Eva beg us to spare her life after all. I know my mother loves me very much. I have never doubted that. But it's because we are so close that I can tell you are special to her, Takumi. I'm special? Mother and I are parent and child. We can never be equal partners. That's kind of a lot of pressure, but I'll do my best not to disappoint you. That's the spirit. Even one day I may call you father. Commune smiled mischievously. I couldn't tell how serious she was. But it was clear she meant it when she said she was happy for Eva. She must have been worried about her all this time. Could Eva, Commune and I really be family someday? Oh, das wäre so süß. It was a nice idea. Just thinking about it made me smile. How much happier would I be if I could make that dream a reality? Day 95. We had another string of peaceful days without any scuffles against invaders. That in itself wasn't a bad thing, but I had an uneasy feeling about what might be coming next. My misgivings turned out to be right on the mark. One day Commune visited our tent, looking pale and shaken. Received a troubling report. A hero was sent to attack Last Defense Academy a few days ago, specifically Dal Shah, the paragon of warfare. Dal Shah? What? Who's that? Elsha is one of the planet's greatest warriors, strong enough to be considered warfare incarnate. He was Supreme Commander before Veshness ousted him and locked him away. You must have let him out on condition that he fight for her. He really is getting desperate now. There's still someone that strong out there? We didn't fight this Dalsha guy last time. Would have thought Veshness still had a trick like that up her sleeve. Ey, ich muss sagen, ich finde dieses Spiel so geil, weil stellt euch vor, anstatt dass ihr das macht mit, dass das schon mal Eva absorbiert, dass ihr diese Route macht. Das heißt, ihr wisst, dass ungefähr zum Ende hin, dass es noch einen Commander gibt, weil ihr diese Route hier spielt. Auch wenn wir Dalsha nicht sehen. Wir hören einfach von ihm nur. Das ist so cool. Oh Mann, dieses Spiel ist echt so super. He and Veshness are not exactly on good terms. Given the chance, I would have liked to invite him to join the rebellion. But what about the school? What happened to the special defense unit? This is how I managed to defeat Dalsha, though it cost your friend made of Undying Flames most of his power. Shion, damn it. Why does he have to be so reckless? Though they won, the school sustained massive damage in the process. The Undying Flames surrounding it disappeared too. The wall of fire's gone? Does it mean Shion's dead? Or did he use up too much energy? Either way, there were two things I could be sure of. Firstly, the school had used up its last resort. Shion wouldn't be able to protect him a second time. And second, there weren't enough Undying Flames to keep the wall up anymore. There definitely wouldn't be enough to raise the planet on day 100. One of my major concerns had effectively disappeared, but that didn't matter to me. What about the others? Are they okay? Did they survive the battle? Takumi, I cannot tell you that. All my spies could glean was that the building itself has taken heavy damage. I don't like the sound of that. As long as everyone stayed on school grounds, they could be brought back if they died. If the infirmary was taken out of commission though, all bets would be off. Of course, I had no reason to think that was the part of the school that had been damaged, but Veshness is bound to notice the absence of the protective wall. He'll probably mount a final attack on the academy soon. My final bloodbath to destroy the invaders that have caused the planet so much grief. Yes, and she'll want to finish the job herself. That's just the kind of person she is. What are the rebellion going to do? We will watch how it plays out. That is all. As I told you before, we are not warriors. The best we can do is hope that both clans neutralize each other. I didn't have any right to criticize Commune's judgment. Not so long ago, I probably would have said the same thing, if it meant I could keep my peaceful life here. Sorry, you too. I'd like to be alone for a while. I left the tent and went outside to think. Takumi, are you? Yeah. Awake or asleep, I get no rest. A confusing mishmash of emotions was warring inside me. On the one hand, there was my concern for my friends, the feeling that I couldn't sit here and do nothing while they were in trouble. And on the other, the urge to stay out of it, just hunker down and wait for the end to come. I kept going back and forth, first feeling one way and then the other. On and on it went. Awake or asleep, I got no rest. Day 97. Ever since I heard the news about the school, I'd been caught in an endless nightmare. It kept me awake at night. It haunted me in my dreams. There was no escape. I knew going back now wouldn't change anything, I knew that. I was a traitor after all. They'd probably detonate the bomb in my body the moment they saw me. I was happy here. I had a life with Eva that was actually worth living. My choice should have been clear. Really, it was no choice at all. So why did I still feel so conflicted? What was I going to do? Ooh, day 98. Ryun came to wake me up that morning, looking more small and vulnerable than I'd ever seen her. I just received a report from one of my recon teams. Is it? Yes, Veshness is leading a massive force of her mutated bioweapons toward Lastavin's academy. It seems the time has come for them to settle things. Takumi, Eva didn't actually say don't go, but it was written all over her face. Based on our projection, we will probably arrive at the school tomorrow. That's when the final battle will take place. I'm aware by the NASA. tomorrow. If I left now, I might still be able to make it in time, but should I? I was being completely honest with myself. I didn't want to lose the happiness I'd found here. But when I really abandoned my friends after everything we'd been through together, I had a choice to make. The last one before this war finally ended. How was I going to live from here on? Will I just follow my heart? What did following my heart even mean for me? It was time to decide once and for all. Oh! Oh! Save Last Defense Academy. Go David, stay here. Will ich die Choice behalten? Für die nächste Folge? Nee, wisst ihr was, ich mach's hier. Go save it, I'm sorry. Go save it. It's your future. I made up my mind. Really. There had never been a choice but this one. I betrayed my friends for Eva, and now I was going to betray her. She and Commune will probably never forgive me for coming into their lives like this, only to abandon them. But this is how it had to be. When I'd saved Eva, it was because I'd refused to lie to myself. I was doing the same thing here. Day 99. Dawn was breaking. I got up and left the tent. Okay, I've got my infuser and fire extinguisher. I won't be needing food or water. I've got a pretty decent idea of which direction the school is from here. But really, I should be able to get there before sunset. I thought about leaving a letter or something for Eva, but decided against it. She was going to hate me for running out on her anyway. There was no point in me muddying the water with half-hearted apologies. Better for her to forget about me and move on. I guess I should get going. Right as I started walking, a voice called out to me. So we really were planning to go back alone? Eva, what? How? I spent enough time with you to know how you think. You're not the kind of person who can abandon his friends. But you also wouldn't want to get me involved. I think you're indecisive or half-hearted, but when it really counts, stick to your convictions.
That's why I love you.
Aww. You saw right through me, huh? Are you mad? No, not really, just surprised. After all this time together, I thought you would understand me a little better. What do you mean? I mean, I'm going with you. I'll stay by your side, even if it means fighting my sister. What? But you can't. You'd just be throwing your life away. I bit back into words. Saying that would be like admitting I wasn't expecting to survive this either. Let's do this, and both come back together. Our chances of success are higher with two fighters than just one. That should be obvious. But what about Commune? And besides, you've got no reason to fight for humanity. They brainwash you into killing your own people. You don't owe them anything. Not them, but you've protected me, and you've shown me love. I'm not doing this out of guilt or pity, or because I don't know what else to do. It's because it's the same for you, isn't it? Or are you only with me because you felt sorry for me? No, of course not.
I don't want to stifle my feelings anymore, Takumi. My heart is telling me to go with you, for once in my life. I want to follow my heart.
Eva. I felt like such an idiot. I really had misunderstood Eva. She had her own feelings and free will trampled over, first by Veshnevs, then by us humans. When I let her escape, it was because I wanted her to be free. Free to make her own decisions and live her own life. Why did I never imagine that she'd choose me? Alright, let's go. You and me. Together until the very end.
I've waited so long to hear you say that. Ever since you let me out of my cage. This is all I've wanted. To be with you. Always.
Sounds like the matter is settled. Commune. I talked to her about it already. She's going to respect my decision. Are you sure you want to let your mom come with me? Aren't you hoping for the two sides to wipe each other out? Not anymore. Whoever wins in the end, the rebellion will find a way to defeat them. Take good care of my mother, Takumi. Alright, if that's what you want. Sorry, Commune. We've only found each other. Now I'm leaving again. was thinking I'm very selfish. Donors have a right to be selfish sometimes too, Mother. If you're happy, I'm happy. You have your own life to live. There's nothing wrong with trying to make it the best life you can.
Thank you, Commune. I'll always love you, my darling daughter.
I will be praying for your victory. Both of you.
Aww. And so, I left the camp and made my way back toward the school. Not alone, like I'd already planned, but with Eva by my side. One way or another, this battle would end the war. There was no question of that. Eventually, we reached the spot where the wall of fire used to be. And that was Last of Us Academy. A2 kämpft sogar mit denen. She's too strong. Looks like as far as we go. No, we can't give up if we lose them. This is the end. All that's left is for me to consume your power. Shrunk. Eva rushed and blocked Vashna's attack at the last minute.
Everybody, stand back.
Guys, are you okay?
Umi came back. Took you long enough. Oh, so you two showed up after all. And just in time too. This whole thing was starting to feel anticlimactic, hardly worthy of my moment of triumph. What do you do to the others? See for yourself. They're right over there. What's left of them anyway? What? Over there, Takumi. It pointed to a spot a few feet away. Oh, 9. There, in the far corner of the schoolyard, were several mummified corpses. I knew it was a possibility all along. I thought I prepared myself for it. But actually seeing them like this was still a shock. It still hurt. I think there are some more of them under the rubble somewhere. I'll devour them too in due time. Every bit of power brings me closer to being the new god. Have you Vashness? Ich schreibe Vashness auf Bullshit. I launched myself at the Supreme Commander, putting all my strength into my next attack. But Chuck, he shrugged it off like it was nothing. It even didn't scratch her. I felt rage and despair in that attack. But the blade weighed down with so much emotion will never reach me. Ashley delivered an attack of her own, her sword cutting through me like a hot knife through butter. I don't believe it. How can you be so strong? You got to absorb everyone's cryptogloban. Was that the best you could do? How disappointing. I won't even have to transform. I suppose it's the price I pay for being so powerful. I may as well consume you now.
Vashness!
Once again, Eva stepped in to block Vashna's attack in the nick of time. Eva, my poor foolish sister. You dare speak my name with that filthy, traitorous mouth of yours. I won't go easy on you just because we're related. You'll suffer as painful a death as the rest of these fools. Eva, don't. You have to run. No, I won't run. Not this time. I'll face my sister. Or you. I'll face any foe to Takumi. You've never stood up to me before, but now you'll fight me? For the sake of some alien male? Just how far do you need to disgrace yourself until you're satisfied, sister? First a prisoner, then a slave, now a consort. Where will it all end?
You don't get to talk to me like that. You'll never understand how I feel. You have no idea how much Takumi has done for me. He's given me a whole new life. I'll gladly use it to protect him. Even if it means fighting you.
Okay. Eva let loose a mighty attack. Vashna's deflected it, but not as easily as she had mine. The Supreme Commander looked shaken. Eva managed to surprise her. When did you get so strong? Fine, I'll give you a taste of my true power. Transform, sister. Fight me with everything you've got. I'm sorry, Takumi. Huh? Wanted to fight this battle as the Eva you knew. I didn't want to see you to see me in that form again. But if you want to win this, I'm going to have to use it one last time.
Blood of my bond. Release.
Ey, ich liebe diese Line aber, ne? Ich glaube, Pedal Char macht es am coolsten. Wo er mit dem Daumen seinen Hals aufschneidet und davor sagt, Blood of my bond, release! From there, all the rest of us could do was stand and watch. Before our eyes, the two giant monsters clashed again and again, trading blow after vicious blow. Oh, das ist so cool! Ah! Perhaps the strangest thing of all was that we're evenly matched. He was actually holding her own against the Supreme Commander.
I must admit, I'm impressed. Where did you get all this power?
It was always there. I just found a way to draw it out. Until now, I never understood what my divine power was for. Why it chose me.
Ich meine, sie ist doch das Paragon of Love, oder? Oh, ja, so wie, okay.
But there's not a single doubt in my mind now. I'll use this power to protect those dear to me.
Ich nehme an, dass die Paragons stärker werden, je nachdem, wie sie halt zu ihren, soll ich einfach Paragons sagen? Wie sie zu ihren Paragons stehen? Oder was auch immer? Ich meine, deswegen ist halt Shah so strong, weil er ein starker Soldat ist und er das Paragon of Warfare ist.
To protect Takumi and commune. I will defeat you.
Even for all your nonsense, you are my sister. However, there's a difference between those who have devoured God's power and those who have not, that you could never hope to bridge. You're still abiding by our people's ridiculous teachings, but I'm different.
Eva rode like a feral animal and became a whirlwind of bloody steel. It was just like the time she went berserk after absorbing Shoma's cryptoglobin.
Not yet. I haven't lost yet.
What is this, Eva? You absorbed another warrior's power. You broke the taboo. Bravo, sister. I never knew you had it in you. I thought you were just another cretin clinging to the teachings for comfort. But no, you're like me. We are family.
I won't lose. I can't lose.
It was a gruesome battle, the two commanders tearing into each other with so much desperation and malice that it made my stomach churn. Tears were streaming down my face. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. Eva, sweet gentle Eva, was fighting like a relentless killing machine. Not out of duty to her planet either. She was fighting solely to protect the ones she loves now. When I thought about it like that, her monstrous form started to look incredibly beautiful to me.
Eva! Don't let her beat you! You have to win this, Eva! I'm here for you!
All I could do was try to hold my broken body together and shout encouragement. But Eva hurt me. The ends of her blood-stained mouth lifted up into a smile.
Thank you, Takumi. Just watch. I will protect you.
Ash and Eva continued to fight each other for a while after that. I kept cheering Eva on until my throat was hoarse and cracked. The battle lasted several more hours. Finally, the two sisters were no longer able to maintain their transformations and reverted to their true forms. Think someone like you could push me this far? I underestimated you, sister. You showed real ambition and gained great power. But I think you know your ambition can't match mine. I've sworn to become God and rule over this planet forevermore.
Huh.
Ambition, don't be ridiculous. I'm not like you. The two of them were exhausted, but no one dared to step between them. Their movements were sluggish, but as they raised their weapons once more, they were still every bit as intimidating.
Now, we end this.
Yes. Once and for all.
Eva and Vashus lunged toward each other in one final clash. There was a flash of steel as blades met flesh. Two of them collapsed on the ground at the same time. Eva's blade had pierced Vashna's heart. It had faded from the Supreme Commander's eyes, then her body went still. For Eva, she didn't look much better. She used up every last ounce of her strength.
Eva!
9. 9.
Takumi, did you see?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing. You were great, Eva.
I won. I actually beat my sister. Perhaps this is wishful thinking, but do you think he lent me his power. I broke God's law when I killed Shoma. But he still helped me protect you.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what he would have wanted. But don't talk. You need to rest.
I had her hand in mine, but it felt cold. Her pulse was weak. It was like she was fading away right in front of me. I could feel other people standing around me, probably Hiroko, Eito, and Nozomi.
You saved us. Our team didn't get wiped out. And Commune. She'll be safe now, too.
I'm glad. It means you won't have to be alone. And maybe now, there can be peace. Just like you always wanted.
I wanted to stream, but I didn't care about any of that. Human's future and peace, none of that mattered anymore. I just wanted Eva to stay with me. It was all I needed. She was all I needed.
Don't be sad, Takumi. You saved me too. You gave me a whole new life. One that I chose for myself.
Ich hoffe, dass das andere Ending schöner ist. Für Eva und Takumi.
I got to choose how I lived. And how I died. That's enough for me, Takumi.
The voice was weak, was too weak to hear, but she mouthed the words, "Thank you, I love you." And then Eva, the person I love more than anyone in the world, closed her eyes, never to open them again.
No. You can't.
Und now it was up to me and my surviving companions to protect the planet. Vash's demise heralded a new chapter in Futurum's history, and in humanity's too. The two sides would open negotiations and forge a path to true peace together. But Eva wouldn't be here to see it happen. The time she and I spent together had been happy, but all too brief. That's why I would never forget Eva, or what we had meant to each other. I would carry her with me forever. Ah. 007, Eva Rod, thank you. Machen wir jetzt noch das andere Ending? Also das ist das, was ich sage. Wir sehen nicht, wer tot ist und wer überlebt hat. Wir wissen nur, dass Leute gestorben sind. Das ist, also wir wissen nur, dass Eito, Hiroko und Nozomi haben überlebt. Before Decision. Ah, so. Save Last Defense Academy. Stay here. It's your future. My heart was in anguish. It swallowed me with all the guilt it could muster. Begged me to not abandon the ones I'd sworn to protect, my friends. My family, my entire species. I'd ignore its entreaties. It's something else I wanted to protect now. Takumi? Eva, that's who I wanted to protect. So long as I have her by my side, nothing else matters. That's how I feel, in my heart of hearts. I won't go back to the academy. I'll stay here and continue to build a life with Eva. Even if I lose everything else, this is what my heart wants. It's okay, I've made my choice. I don't know how many days, months, or years have passed since then. But Eva and I have been wandering the wasteland for a long time now. On a fateful day, Last Defense Academy fell and was destroyed. Forces of Earth were foiled, and Vashna's rule became stronger than ever. Future wasn't raised by undying flames, but now we had a dictator to deal with, as powerful as she was ambitious. She hunted down the rebellion with extreme prejudice. We lost touch with Commune, and don't even know if she's still alive. Eva and I managed to avoid Vashna so far, but it may only be a matter of time.
Takumi, I felt it kick just now.
So, ich musste das nochmal ansehen. Das ist schön.
You did? Wow. It's so full of energy.
Yeah, it's a real little rascal. I can't wait to meet it.
Same here. We could use an excuse to celebrate.
We'd lost a lot. Almost everything, in fact. Except for each other. But I still have Eva, and she still has me. So I don't regret making this choice, even with the world and the state that it's in. It's what allowed me to share my life with the woman I love.
I bet the baby's going to look like you.
No way. Definitely going to take after its mother.
Ich meine, schaut euch mal ihre Haare an. Also Takumi hat schon ähnliche Haare wie sie, ne? We began walking again, hand in hand, feeling each other's warmth and knowing that we weren't alone. Perhaps this was our punishment for everything we'd done, but it wasn't all that bad. We had the world to ourselves now, and for the rest of our lives, we'd always have each other. Wow. Und das war dann 008, Everard, The Wanderers. Fantastisch. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen. Das war eine schöne Route. 1,5 Stunden lang ungefähr. Ich meine, späterer Branching Point, aber trotzdem. Auf jeden Fall, ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen. Und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal. Was ist die Choice davor? Ist es Kill oder Spare Ato oder ist es Let Shion Fight? Auf jeden Fall, wir werden es sehen. Also dann, wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal. Und tschüss.